Hi, you guys. This is Tonda Thompson, and I am going to go through our video today, which covers whether your book needs a foreword or not. And this is brought to you by Self Publishing Made Easy. I'm going to be talking about the foreword because a lot of times when people are writing a book, it's difficult for them to make a decision as an author as to whether a foreword is really needed. So in this video, we're going to be covering what a foreword is, the purpose of a foreword, the foreword writer's attributes or characteristics, the benefits of a foreword, and then possible obstacles for whether you'll be able to comfortably do, or have a foreword in your book. First of all, let's talk about what a foreword is. What is a foreword? Simply explained, a foreword is the summary of a book written by someone other than the author. And it can be written by the author, but 99% of the time you'll find it's been written by someone that the author admires and respects and looks up to, and believes that this person, because of their experience, their background, and their high skill level, will be able to add a whole new level to the book that will cause the book to garner more sales, and also add a high level or degree of authenticity in terms of the the attributes, or the forward writer's ability to make the prospective buyers of your book comfortable with their purchase. So that's, in a nutshell, that's what a forward is. The forward serves three purposes as the person who's writing it. Number one, the writer of the forward describes the impetus for the book. And when I say impetus, I'm referring to the writer's ability to get into some detail, some level of details about why the book was written. That's not always the case, but in many instances it is. And also, the writer of the foreword will emphasize the skills and the background and the subject matter expertise of the author, and that will add additional credibility to the book, of course. Secondly, the in terms of the three purposes, the foreword reviews the benefits of the book and how readers can get the most out of the book. And thirdly, the foreword summarizes the book, and they meaning the writers of the foreword will neatly wrap up all of its benefits in one cohesive, neat package. So those are a few reasons or purposes of the having a foreword in your book. Now, we want to note that the foreword does not have to be written by a best-selling author. It does not have to be written by a person who has 500,000 followers. It would be nice, of course, to have someone like that, but it doesn't have to be. The number one, or the most important aspect, or the most important characteristic of the forward writer would be that they're an SME, a subject matter expert concerning your book, and they have the ability to not only write the forward, but they have a high degree of experience, educational background, and skill level as it pertains to your book's subject matter. So number one, they're an SME. We're talking about the characteristics of the forward writer. Number two, they have good writing skills. Hopefully they have sound writing skills that can capture the attention of readers and your customer base or your target audience. Three, talking about the forward writer, his or her characteristics. They are an exemplary person in their field. In other words, they're highly regarded. They, there's a person who is not only revered in their particular field, but they can lend strength to your book. And because of their reputation and their experience, in your particular niche or the subject matter of your book, being in the same field, their particular viewpoint will be paid special attention to by the buyers of your book. These are some important elements that will make your book more acceptable. It'll not only make your book more acceptable, but it will make people feel a lot more comfortable about buying your book. So we talked about the foreword. We talked about the purpose of a foreword. We talked about the foreword writer's attributes and the benefits. We'll talk about the benefits. Number one, having a foreword adds credibility to your book. It will make people see your book in a different light. It puts your book on a whole different plane, a different level, and people will take note of what the foreword writer says. Number two, it encourages prospective buyers to make the purchase after they read the foreword, which in many cases is available depending on whatever platform you decide to sell your book. The foreword is available. The book cover, your book summary, it's also referred to as a blurb, and not only your book cover, your blurb, but also the table of contents, sometimes the dedication page and the foreword are included in the glimpse that some people call it a glimpse, some people call it a preview, but that's what is available in some cases, not all cases, but it depends on which platform you decide to go with. And then thirdly, talking about the last benefits, there are tons of benefits, but I'm just focusing on three. One, it adds credibility. Two, it encourages prospective buyers to make the purchase. Three, readers will feel like it's a sound investment. Once they read the foreword, they'll say, okay, because we have the backing of an expert in this particular field of study or niche or area, subject matter area, they'll say, we're going to get it. It's just a no-brainer for many prospective buyers to go ahead and get it. Possible obstacles. There could be many, but I'm going to discuss these 4 possible obstacles. Now, we've already gone into the pros or the benefits of having a foreword. These are some possible challenges that you could face. Number 1, do you have the time to track down a writer for your foreword? Because that could take some time. That could take not just weeks, that could take months. Number 2, some people require an honorarium. Do you have the budget for that? 3, it can be time consuming to actually get someone and then secondly, email them to confirm that they'll do it. Thirdly, follow up regarding the completion, and hopefully you've set a target date as to, if you're thinking about doing that, you have a date in mind as to when you want that foreword written and back to you. And then after it's written, the time it would take to edit it. Do you have their permission ahead of time to make any edits? And some people just out of courtesy, they will forward the edits to the writer of the foreword so that they can see you didn't make any major changes, but you maybe made some grammatical spelling adjustments or rephrasing of the information they provided. So all of that can take weeks, depending on how busy the foreword writer is. It could take over a month. It just depends on who's doing it. The copyright office, and this is the 4th obstacle, which is not really an obstacle, but it could be a slight challenge, depends on your budget. The copyright office, registration office in Washington, D.C. charges more when you have an additional person that's contributing to your book. So I think the base cost to get your book copyright protected is $45. At least it was the end of the year 2021. November, I checked the copyright office, and in the month of November, the year 2021, it was $45. This is February 2022, so it could have gone up, but the base price was $45. And then if you had an additional person contributing to your book, which I believe they consider the foreword writer an additional contributor, and I know that because I had one, and I had to pay $55, so it was $10 more. So that's something to consider. Will it break the bank? Probably not, but it's something to keep in mind when you are developing your budget. Okay, so that's where we are with possible obstacles. Now, it's your call. I say it's your call because a foreword is not a requirement. It's not prerequisite. does it have its pluses and minuses, of course, but you just make up a list of the pros and the cons, and weigh it and decide whether you want to include it in your book. And if you decide to, go for it, go with it. And then if you don't, because maybe it's taken a while for the edits or for the person that's writing it to approve the changes you made, you can always do your book and then do a revision. It's called a revised copy. You can, or second edition. You can always add the forward later. You would have to republish it, of course, under a different ISBN, but it's something to keep in mind. Either way, it's your call. Thank you for watching this video. I tried to keep it as short and as sweet as possible. It's been brought to you by Self Publishing Made Easy YouTube channel. And if you like this kind of content, please click the like and subscribe button and check us out at our website, which is www.self-publishing-easy.com, and join our subscription list when you visit our website. I want to also mention that we're having our book launch party on March 5th, 2022. It's going to be held at the One Art Community Center, which is located at 1431 North 52nd Street in Philadelphia. And if you join our email subscription, you'll automatically receive a Zoom link to join in for those who will be live streaming in. And if you want to come in person, the details for that will also be available through our website. That's it. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Bye bye now.